course I do. .336. That's the game, baby.
For the sun, Shawty got my heart, I ain't tripping for the fun. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stun. Oh.
It is finally time that we get back to another race with 24K, J Money. You ready?
Always.
I am super pumped about this one, guys. I've got my feelings, you know, I feel like we're there. I feel like it's ready for us to take on a first place victory. Hopefully. I mean, that's my goal. I mean, every race we've raced, I've always thought, you know, hey man, go out there, let's show out, let's show them what we built, let's show them how we can perform, and let's take home that first place win. But you never know. We got a lot of stuff to get ready. We've been getting nitrous ready. We've been getting the fuel ready, tightening bolts. We've been making sure all the stuff's got fluids in it, checking all the fluid levels. We've been also greasing everything that we need to, going over this Ford from front to back to make sure she's ready for war. I think last time we raced was what, like a month ago? Something like that, 2 months ago? I don't know, it's been a while, but we've been really busy here at the shop. We're building Renegades, got some family stuff going on. We've been trying to get a lot of stuff done here and not really doing a lot of traveling and racing. We missed Alabama show at Bogs and Boulders. We missed a few other ones, but we got to lock in. It's time that we get locked in so we can go get this dub.
So over the few races that we have been to, as always, we've got ourselves a little bit of a checklist going on for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, fluids, make sure we do have nitrous, topped off on the fuel.
Oh yeah.
About half tank, you know, give or take.
Gotta keep some of that weight down.
Right. All of our tools, you know, check all the tires on everything else we gotta check with.
Lord have mercy.
We got a lot of them.
It's a lot to deal with just for one machine. Just for a day, for one machine to run 2 passes across water.
Yep.
Or mud or whatever the case may be. Well, I say we waste no more time. Let's get these 4-wheelers out and let's go ahead and load them up on the trailer, get these things strapped down, and let's go get us some sleep, because in the morning,
It's time to go.
it is time to get it. We'll see you guys in the morning bright and early when it's time to head to the rec yard, and let's go race some cane and show out, make some noise, maybe take home a first place victory. Guys, we have finally made it out here to the rec yard in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We got to get over here to this driver's meeting really quick before we get started. Let's go see what Mr. King of the Deep, Steve Chappell, has to say about today's race.
Start off with, we appreciate y'all. This is stop number 4, if I did my math right. And we've had a great year so far, a great series. Hope everybody had a good vacation this summer. We took the summer off, and I hope everybody got their 4-wheelers, their side-by-sides, a lot of practice on them. And we're going to see some good racing here today. First and foremost, be safe, okay? No amount of money can pay for your health or your life. Everybody try your best to race with that in mind, okay?
So the total for everybody with the 6,000 plus the additional half of the registration money for King of the Deep, we've got $10,620 going home today. That's going to break down for $1,320 in each of the small tire classes. We had the exact number of registrants in each of those. So small tire is going to break down to $1,100 for first place, $170 for second, and $100 for third. For medium, the total for medium was, and I allocated this per class. So the registrations that came in for each class, that money went back to that class. So for medium, we're at $2,440 total for medium. So that's going to be $2,000 for first and medium, $280 for second, and $160 for third. And then unlimited is going to be a total of $38.90. So $3,200 for first, $450 for second, and $240 for third.
Please make sure anything you need so far as safety gear, so far as towing and recovery gear is on your ATV or four-wheeler when you come to the line, okay? We're gonna get started with the national anthem in probably about 10 or 15 minutes, okay? We're gonna try our best to stay on schedule. It's about 11:50. I try not, 11:50. I try not to talk long. Very quick driver's meeting. We're gonna do the national anthem, followed by the prayer, followed by the Little Dirty Kids, followed by King of the Deep.
So there you guys have it. We are running second on our first pass, and then we're running 7th on our second pass for the unlimited tire class. We're looking really forward to this, guys. We've been letting the air out of the tires. We've been getting 24 karat ready with the nitrous and everything. So guys, let's get ready. Throw the helmets on, get the cameras all ready. Let's go racing, and let's see if we can't bring home some hardware, boys. So guys, first thing is first, we need to go ahead and purge this line. We need to go ahead and turn the nitrous bottle on, turn the switch on. Let's go get us a dry pull out here in the field to make sure the nitrous is working correctly, the switch is working correctly, the button's working good, so we don't look crazy like we did before getting into this race. So let's go get her a test shot. She is running pretty good. She took nitrous there twice. I had to do it 2 times because I had a little bit of a bubble in the first one. I think that's just because we just cranked the line. Now, J Money, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
You sure?
Yeah.
Am I ready? That's one thing. It's like, I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous. It's go time. Get the helmet on. Hunter Barnes is up first. I'm second for my first run, and on the second runs, I am 7th. So I'm gonna watch Hunter, see how he does it. Tucker, you're on the camera at the very end, and let's just see how these guys are doing it. Both buttons, hold on tight. Let's get it, baby. tires on 24 karat are complete dog water. They're awful. They're terrible. They float. I have 0 pounds in the rear. I can't get it no flatter without it coming off the bead. It's truly aggravating. I mean, I jumped off of it twice to save it. I'm not gonna let it go underwater, guys. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna sink that big bite she's got. This is her 6th race ever. I'm gonna try it one more time. I paid for another run, so I'm gonna run it one more time. I don't know. I skimmed it in high. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna skim it in low now. I mean, all I can do is jump back off of it and get J Money to jump in and help us go. But I mean, it's the tires. The hole is like about 6 feet deep. Like, I was barely touching the ground, and those tires float too. I mean, it's terrible. I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses.
The guy on the track had said it was 6 foot deep at the end.
6 foot deep at the end.
Plus 6 inches of rain.
And plus 6 inches of rain, so it's over my head. I couldn't hardly touch, and I'm not trying to make excuses. That's not what it's about, because I mean, I'm out here trying it. Some of these guys are just pulling in and backing out, which I get it for the points and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I'm gonna run the hole. I brought it out here to run it. We're gonna try it again. I mean, I let more air out of the front tires. I had a few pounds in the front, but we're gonna go 0 all the way around the board, and then hopefully, J Money, hopefully. They tried a second one. Hopefully we'll get it through it, or hopefully, you know, he'll be there to jump back in with me to help me. So I don't know. We'll try it. Let's go. Let's roll round 2, baby.
It'll be the final run. We're gonna have a quick break and we're gonna start. Reset and ready to go racing. Jeremy, are you ready on the green flag?
Well, guys, we are now back to the shop. We are here at the house, and you know, it was a pretty good weekend. I am not completely satisfied with 24 Karat's performance. Now, she did run good, the spray worked great, everything done good on the bike besides one thing, and it's them stupid freaking tires. Now, I knew going into this bounty racing stuff that I had the wrong tires on this bike. I knew that the 135s were not what I needed to be able to perform the bounty racing stuff, because I know everybody else uses the 171 BKTs or the 273 BKTs, where mine don't have the tall lugs. Yes, they are cut, scooped, and grooved. They are what you call bounty cut a little bit, but at the same time, it's just, it doesn't do what it's supposed to. You've seen how Ethan Barnes and how Grayson Drake was running across that hole with the tires they had. There's no reason why 24 Karat can't, because it's basically the same motor, spray, all that stuff. We got a little bit different setups, but it's all together, that bike should be doing the same thing as their bikes. But hopefully we're going to fix this thing, okay? Hopefully we're going to fix the tire part, the floating part. That is the worst thing. That makes me so mad when that thing wants to float. It's like, wow. It looks like an idiot out there, looks like a John boat sitting there just floating on the water and barely moving. At one point I was even going backwards while my tire were going forward on my second run, because of, I guess, the current or something, me pushing all that water when I skimmed into it and then it coming back, it's pushing me backwards. The floating sucks, it does. And I jumped off of it that one time for my first run, because I'm not going to lose 24 Karat. I don't care what I got to do. We're going to make sure we save that bike no matter what. And all that being said, I'm thinking about getting rid of these tires on this bike. So if anybody's interested in some 52s, I actually already have somebody lined up, maybe. If I don't, but these tires will be for sale or whatever, trade or whatever. They're 52 by 24s. BKT 135s, and they're good trail tires, don't get me wrong, but they're not good for skimming. They're not good for if you want to go across deep water on something light like that bike, that not like a 4-seater side-by-side or something like that. If you're on the 4 like this, you're going to float every time. Emma Rogers, that has the bike Tipsy now, it used to be called Bougie, and also has Orca, she actually might be interested in these tires, and I may even go down to Off-Road Outlaws and see my man Jeremy and see what he's got for options maybe to put on 24K. Hope we can get something on there before Fall Bash, so we can really finally show somebody at this season sometime what this bike is actually made of and what it can do. Hopefully that's the goal, at least. But I will say big shout out to all you people that actually came and showed up to watch me race and everything, and it still showed support. It meant a lot to me, that even though I couldn't put on the best performance that I wanted to put on for you guys, but we did take 6th place out of 14. I think the order was like Grayson Drake 1, Ethan Barnes, Jeremy Hunt, Dane Noeth, then Emma Rogers. She beat me with Tipsy, and then it was me in 6th with 24 Karat. Out of 14, it's still not the best, it's not the worst, but guys, we're trying. We are trying to get this bike dialed in. We're trying to get it right. We don't have much longer with it. I'm telling you, we're gonna get some tires on this thing so we can actually turn up and show out, and let's hopefully sometime or another bring home that first place victory. With all that being said, I love you guys. Big shout out also to King of the Deep, Stephen Chappell. I love them guys too. They're always some great people. They're always joking, cut up with us, and have some good events. If you will, please make sure you're subscribed to the videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channels. Make sure you're leaving us a comment. Leave us a like, guys. Let me know, what do you think? Does anybody got any 50s around, 171 BKTs or 273 BKTs 24-inch wheel. I need to know. I'm gonna go make some moves on it this coming up week because I need some tires for this bike. I need something that can actually perform the way it's supposed to be performing. I love you guys. As always, I'll catch y'all on the next one.